they've mounted this recovery is Villa and Real Madrid. They didn't really land that many long balls on them tonight. So, that issue's still something to maybe look at. And it'll be interesting. There'll be more tests of that nature to come when you play the likes of a Brentford away like we did. How do we deal with that type of aerial threat? But overall, the intensity's back, the desire's back, the work off
and the winning
back,
feeling's back, most importantly.
Back, and that feeling of confidence is back, yeah.
So if you're joining us then on talkSPORT Goals, with you for another couple of minutes, then Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy are with you on the Sports Bar, taking your calls on all of the action this evening in the Champions League. And this evening's action in the Champions League, a good one for the English side. Arsenal started it by going to Slavia Prague and winning by 3-0. Liverpool backed up Saturday's win against Aston Villa with a good performance and a great result at home to Real Madrid. For Spurs, after a tough home defeat against Chelsea, they scored 4 and played lots of that game with 10 men against Copenhagen. The holders PSG lose for the first time at home to Bayern Munich. Olympiacos 1, PSV 1, Juventus 1, Sporting 1, Monaco 1 away at Bodo Glimt. Atletico Madrid picked up a much needed 3 points, beating Union SG at home. In the Championship, the headlines: Coventry getting back to winning ways after losing to Wrexham, beating struggling Sheffield United by 3-1. Stoke move into the top 2, winning away at Oxford, and that's because Middlesbrough dropped points away at Leicester, although it did score a last-minute equaliser. Derby's really good form continues, beating Hull by 2-1. And Charlton once again left it late as they beat West Bromwich Albion by 1-2. Lee, nice to have you back on the show. Commiserations, though. We're so used to last season, you just with us and PSG winning all the time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But, hopefully... I'm back on at the back end of the season, because if I'm on at the back end of the season, then we're going far in the competition, But look, you win some, you lose some. Great night of football, though. Great result for Liverpool. Great result for Spurs. I'm walking out here with... I have to cover my face over. I'm the big loser tonight, guys.
You are the big.
As long as you guys are happy, that's all that matters.
You're such a giver.
Yeah.
So selfless.
Yeah, and Abby, you promised me your you said to us it could turn toxic sooner, Tottenham. Thankfully this evening, nothing toxic at Tottenham.
I don't want it to turn toxic. Thomas Frank has my full support, full backing. Did before the game, as I said, has it after.
Good. Abby, thank you very much for your time. Brian, thank you very much for your time. talkSPORT Goals will be back on Sunday this weekend. Man City Liverpool watch along at 4:30. Thank you very much for watching talkSPORT Goals with William Hill on talkSPORT's YouTube channel and on your smart TVs. Stay with us, though, on YouTube and smart TVs, because in a couple of minutes' time, it's Jamie O'Hara, it's Jason Cundy, it's the Sports Bar. Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, over there, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Trent? Poor Trent, mate. Poor Trent. Getting booed every time he touched the ball thing.
Oh, poor lad.
Booed on, booed off.
Yeah, huge night, Champions League action to get through, including Trent Alexander-Arnold's return to Anfield. It ended in a loss. Liverpool fans at the game tonight, want to hear from you guys. Big performance from you. That's the Liverpool I expect to see week in, week out. 03 717 22 33 44, and Spurs are back.
Oh, do me a favour.
Spurs are back.
Help me out. Honestly, you
Massive
lot.
result.
You lot.
Good team.
Oh, Van der Ven
Copenhagen.
clapping everyone off because he scores a world.
Good team,
Honestly.
Copenhagen. Van der Ven scored an unbelievable goal. Just give him the Puskas Award now. Don't see Gabriel doing that. He can't do that, can he? Get involved in the show. Can't do it without it. Arsenal win. They do what they do. Big result for them as well. Away from home. No one can score past them. It's a joke. Right. 03 717 22 33 44.
Whoa. Yo.
Hello, mate.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm good, matey. Thank you very much.
Proper night of Champions League action.
It was a good night of Champions League action.
Spurs. Good team.
Honestly, you lot, mate. Don't.
team.
I've had enough.
Come on.
Had enough.
Give us some props, mate.
No, listen, you've done.
Big
I mean, you played
performance.
Copenhagen. Well done. I mean,
Good team.
listen, you put them to the sword. The Van der Ven goal, for those that have not seen it. Wow. It's a ridiculous goal.
It's outrageous.
It's like the Python of the Seas.
No, it's not.
like-
It's not the partner.
It's like no everyone runs
It's
away
like
from
Gareth Bale. He's
it is like Gareth Bale.
you can't catch him once he gets going.
I know, but
Skipping past players.
You can't pick the ball up in your own box and then slot it in just inside their own box without it being a tackle, mate. I mean, you can't have that. Hell of a goal, by the way. I'm not taking anything away from the goal.
Unbelievable.
It's an unbelievable goal. Eventually, like,
Gabriel can't do that.
okay, I think he probably feels he done something really similar against United. I think the season before last. I don't think it was last season. Spurs fans will be able to tell me, right? He's done the same thing down that left-hand side. And he kept going. I think he gets to a stage when he's over the halfway line, no one can keep up with me.
He's so quick.
I might as well keep going.
He's so quick.
And he just put his foot to the floor, bang, kept going. No one challenged. I mean, it's a terrible goal concede. A brilliant goal to score.
Yeah. We done all right tonight,
You
Spurs.
did, yeah. I mean,
Played well.
well,
You know, we've done all
Yeah,
right. I know it's Copenhagen. I'm not going to get too carried away. But, look, decent performance. You know, Xavi Simons was better. He had a bit of space tonight where he could make things happen. So, you know, he done all right. He weren't happy coming off. And when Brennan Johnson got sent off, he made a change. So he come off after 60, but probably done enough to get himself a start in the next game. Do you know what? It was better from...
it had to be better, mate.
yeah.
And let's say that ain't difficult after what I saw at the
No,
weekend.
and I won't get too carried away because we got pumped against Chelsea, and that's where it matters in the Premier League. We got to do the business. We played against a bang average Copenhagen side.
But I always
I'll
say-
tell you what we did, Jace.
Go on.
We passed the ball forward tonight. We looked to play forward. We looked to move the ball. We looked to play through the lines. And all right, you can say it's Copenhagen, but it's Champions League. It was a decent performance from us.
I'm looking for Copenhagen.
Oh, here we go.
Mate, they've got
Come
one.
on, mate, when you just give
No,
Look, you slaughtered us the other day.
No.
Give us some credit
no,
tonight.
No, listen, all I'm doing is, here's their record in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Draw, loss.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so you
So
pass the ball
Benfica-
forward.
Benfica and
What-
Ajax have
no,
lost all their games. Are
no,
they rubbish?
But, no, I'm just saying, that's who you're playing right now.
Okay, but, you know,
No, hold on.
still got to go and beat them.
You should beat them, shouldn't you?
Well, no one's got... You're in the Champions League.
You should beat them, shouldn't you?
Well, yes.
Okay,
But
so
it's
let's
a
move from...
It was a performance.
Let's and the perform. I mean, come on.
Good performance, mate. Come on.
I don't know what to say to you.
What do you
I mean, yeah, had it not been, it would have been an absolute disaster. Was the weekend. Yes, you had to beat them, and you beat them. The best thing I can say about you lot is you put them to the sword, and that's the best thing you can do. That scoreline we saw tonight, we should have seen Saturday night, where we pumped you 4-0, but we didn't take our chances. Tonight, you took your chances. So that's what I'm saying.
Why do you,
Well
why do you
done.
want to talk about the weekend? Talk about tonight's football.
I am talking about. I'm praising
I don't want
you.
to talk about the weekend. The weekend was poor. We know that. You've had your say on that.
No.
Tonight, Spurs were decent.
I know,
Give
but-
us some props.
No, but you're playing,
It's Champions League, Jay.
mate. Honestly,
Champions League football. I know they're not great.
they're not great.
But you still got to go and
They're
put...
not great.
You still got
They're
to go
the
and put...
fourth worst side in the tournament.
Yeah, all right, but they're in the tournament.
They're the fourth worst side.
Okay,
right?
but they're in the tournament. So you got to have some...
Do you know what, mate? Well done. I can't see anyone stopping Spurs. What a performance. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Arsenal, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG shaking in their boots. Is that what you want me to say?
Clip that up, guys. That's it.
Clip it up. Clip it up.
That's all I wanted. Clip that
Clip
up.
it up.
We'll play that out.
Shaking in their
Put
boots.
that out on YouTube.
Honestly, you've done well. You know, I love that. You know what they pass it forward. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want praise? That's where the goal is.
No, I know, but
that's where the goal is, right?
Know, but how many times have we seen it sideways and backwards, and we're not breaking lines. Spurs played forward tonight.
See the goal?
We look to play forward.
See the goal? It's that end. That's that way. Go that way. Everyone that way.
Mate,
everyone.
Shut up, because Chelsea played like that as well. They played pragmatic, so don't say it's not a
Honestly,
thing. All right? Chelsea passed it sideways.
Passed it forward. Right, well done, Spurs.
We played forward tonight. We
passed it forward.
That's our first fault. Can we play forward?
Yep.
So
passed it forward.
That's what I'm going to say. All right, it was Copenhagen, not great team, but still putting a big performance.
Well done, you know, and you've scored 4 goals, put them to the sword, a man sent off. And, the funny thing is, actually looked better when you went that 10 men. I can't quite work that one out, but you did.
We looked better. We actually looked better. When we went down to 10 men and Xavi Simons went off.
Mate, what's their keeper doing? What's he doing for the first 2 goals?
What the keeper's doing, mate.
No, that's the difference. By the way, talking to keepers, I mean...
Let's talk about the big game.
The big dogs.
Yeah, Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Courtois was...
Courtois was the difference between it being a 3 or 4-0 victory. He was outstanding again. Liverpool fans would have been thinking about that Champions League final when he pulled off some unbelievable saves. And the only one he couldn't pull off was the McAllister header, and it's just too close. But I thought Liverpool good tonight. It's best I've seen them play in a long time, that. Best I've seen them play in a long time.
They seem to play well against Real Madrid, though, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
They do, actually.
It's a big game, and they just turn up.
Yeah.
What I thought tonight, I felt like I was watching Liverpool from last season. Solid, but pressed, high tempo, but didn't look open at the back. Robertson, for me, coming in is a massive change. Kirkes ain't ready to play for Liverpool in them big nights yet. Robertson, I thought, was superb. And they looked good all over the park.
Bradley, both fullbacks.
Connor Bradley done against Vinicius Junior. I thought he'd done.
Yeah, and that's always going to be a tough challenge because you know what he can do. But when Vinicius Junior, right, and we know his talent, does he not? He must wind up his teammates whenever he loses the ball, right? And look, a lot of footballers do this. They know the ball's gone. They try and win free kicks, but be a bit braver. Try, the last thing, Connor Bradley. When there's a 50-50 between the pair and there's someone's going to be brave enough to stand on their feet, Connor Bradley's going to beat him every time because Vinicius Junior looks to go down and looks for the cheap free kicks, looks to hold his face and go down, right?
Yeah.
When a player does that, in my day, I know it's different now, I knew I had the better of him. You want them to do that. Looking hurt, holding his mouth, throwing his arms in the air. Connor Bradley, solid, done everything he needed to, did the simple things, made 1 or 2 errors, but largely he was outstanding, I thought. 2 fullbacks. Kanate actually done very well. 1 or 2 passing errors. Up front, I thought Slobosai was brilliant tonight.
He was.
Absolutely brilliant. Real Madrid was second best.
Shocking, mate.
Second best, and they looked very...
They're bang average.
I know, but...
bang average.
Well, I've seen...
I say this every time I watch Real Madrid. And, and look, I don't watch Real Madrid every week, but, I've seen them in the league this season. They're top. Bellingham's been playing well since he's come back.
Right
Mbappe's been on fire. I'm thinking, all right, Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid, let's see what they're about when they come to England and play against a proper side. And I saw what I always see, like really average.
But it doesn't make manages them. I see this under Don Carlo. I saw them play against Chelsea. I've seen them play against City. I've seen them win the Champions League playing like that. It's just what they do somehow. But you can't keep getting away with it. Liverpool, it was a 1-0 scoreline. It actually didn't do Liverpool justice, that scoreline. Liverpool were 2 or 3 goals better than Real Madrid tonight.
Yeah, they were.
And it could and perhaps should have been had it not been for Courtois.
All right, let's go to some calls. Go to Joe. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Joe.
All right, Joe boy.
All right, you're all right.
All right, matey.
I'm all right, Joe. How you feeling? That was a big performance from you lot tonight.
Yeah, great performance. To tell you what, though, I hope Tottenham keep doing well. We'll have yous in the final again.
Sit tight.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that far, but...
Florian Wirtz there tonight, fantastic, wasn't he?
Done all right. Yeah, he done all right. Yeah, I think
all right.
I think the Champions League might suit him a little bit. I wonder if he can play a bit more games.
No,
I
agree.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because
it's a weaker league. It's weaker. Like you say, Vinicius before throwing himself on the floor and that. That's what they're like there. That's what they do, and he's happy to bounce them off the ball. But when he comes to the Premier League, different gravy, isn't it? The referees there don't give the fouls as much.
It's the physicality, isn't it, of the Premier League? I think Bradley and Robertson, and the 2 centre halves, right? You think about that. You got Bradley, you got Robertson, you've got Kanate and Van Dijk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Imagine trying to play against that. And then you look at what they try to do. I think Wirtz was on the right tonight, wasn't he? He's on the left, sorry. He was on the left. He was on the left tonight, yep. And I thought maybe staying out of the centre of the pitch, where you got Bellingham in there physically, might be
a bit more space and a bit more time to find pockets. You can come off the flank.
I think so.
Get yourself in little areas.
I think so.
I think I think a number 10 abroad is different to a number 10 over here. You don't get time on the ball over here.
It is, but I think Courtois for them, God, he hates us him, doesn't he?
He's a hell of a keeper, isn't he?
Yeah, he's such a good keeper.
Yeah, unreal. But I thought Bellingham was all right. We put a few tackles in and that, but we just overran them. I think we overran them for the whole game, and I think that was the most important.
Are you a bit frustrated, Joe? Because my question is, you might have let the Premier League go already. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might be too far behind Arsenal already. I know there's a long way to go, but you know, like the performances that you were putting in over the last month were so bad. When there's performances like tonight, which really I expect to see every week. You know, like you've been so far away from this performance.
Yeah, but if it was City, I'd agree with you. But it's Arsenal. It's Arsenal.
I know, but I don't think they're that team, mate.
Joe,
this season.
Yeah, Joe, I wouldn't fall for that one.
You know, like I think it's a kick yourselves. I think it's a kick yourselves that you played like you did over like the last month when this Liverpool side is there, ready. You know, this is still a great side.
But I think the problem is Slot didn't know the starting 11, and I think he's got a very good indication tonight of who should be starting for us in what position.
Yeah.
I go back to the point we're making that in the Champions League, physically the game is different. Go on.
Yeah.
Does Isak get in his team, by the way?
Salah didn't show up too much tonight,
No,
but when he did...
quiet.
But I don't know if Isak plays in this side right now. If you're looking at Liverpool's best 11 right now...
He's not starting.
I don't think Isak plays.
He's not starting, but that doesn't mean say kind of...
I said it to me, mate, earlier. Today. I said, you can't drop Ekitike.
No,
you just can't do it. You can't. He's our best signing by far. I think he's one of the signings.
Because all of a sudden, if you're going to play, Florian Wirtz off the left, where he looked all right tonight, he looked and Jace makes a good point. He can get into areas and find pockets. Yeah. Robertson, I thought he looked brilliant tonight. Robertson, he looked fit, he looked sharp. Marauding runs.
Kirkis has got a battle on his hand.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you've got that free in midfield who's got energy. I'm looking at going, Isak don't play.
No, I agree with you, to be honest. I do agree. It's mad to say it.
Do you know the thing about Ekitike, which the highest praise I can give him is that you don't get many. I said to my producer in the green room, you don't get many players that come for big money into the Premier League that hit the ground running straight away. There are always examples like Haaland, right? There's always going to be examples, but largely to come from a different culture, different background, different league into the Premier League, it's hard. Ekitike has adjusted as good as anyone in this last transfer window. And Isak, who's been here before and knows what the Premier League demands are all about, it's been slight. I know he's had injuries, and we will see the best of that, right? We probably almost certainly will. But Ekitike looks like he's been playing 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, no, he looked really good. Liverpool looked good tonight. Poor showing from Real Madrid, but Liverpool overrun them. Loads to get through. Joe, thanks for your call. Liverpool fans, Spurs fans, Arsenal fans, have your say on tonight's football. 03 717 22 33 44. Spurs are back. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. A reminder, talkSPORT is now on your smart TV. Just grab the app on Android TV and Google TV, or even on Prime Video. talkSPORT live on your screen, as well as your speakers. Still to come, we're going to be discussing Spurs battered Copenhagen 4-0 in the Champions League this evening, live on talkSPORT. But first, huge night for Liverpool. Beat Real Madrid 1-0 in the Champions League. And it was an unhappy evening for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who was booed on his return to Anfield. Here's how it sounded live on talkSPORT.
Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. The boos are ringing out here. Listen to that reception as Trent Alexander-Arnold is brought on. He's just replaced Gula for Real Madrid as they try and salvage something out of this game.
If there is some booing, you'll note it's him on the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold's cross goes nowhere and is going to be cleared by Liverpool, but he hasn't done anything effective since he's come on, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, it's a bad night for him, bad night for Real Madrid. Let's go to Aston, who's a Liverpool fan. He was at the game, right, Aston?
Aston?
Yeah, all right.
I'm all right, Aston. How are you? You good?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah, enjoyed the game. Did you boo Trent?
No, I didn't actually. I disagreed with that, to be fair.
Why?
With all the things that he's done for this club, I reckon he deserves to. He's won everything. He deserves to go and explore the world.
I mean, I agree with you, right? But the problem I had last season was when Liverpool fans were booing him while he wore the red shirt. I've got no problem with booing him tonight. I ain't got a problem with that.
No?
He's the opposition.
I mean, it was.
And he was always going to get it.
I know.
You know how he left.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't.
It was a lot.
It was a lot, and every touch. I mean, you had to close your eyes. You knew when.
I kind of felt for him a little bit in the end.
But that's what you get. I don't have a problem with it now. He's gone. He ain't your player no more. Last year, I thought it was a disgrace when Liverpool fans were booing him when he was a Liverpool player. Personally,
I think just personally, all through like the booing and that, I don't think he deserved any of it. To be fair,
you feel sorry for him?
Yeah, I do. To be fair, and in the game, I was sat there and just. Yeah, I felt sorry for the lad.
No, but he's their player now. He ain't your player. I mean,
yeah, but he might be.
Would you have clapped if he scored?
He is a Liverpool legend.
He is a Liverpool legend.
He's a Liverpool legend.
Would you have clapped if he scored for them?
I would only clap if he scored a fantastic goal. I would have, but
what?
I thought I was joking.
Aston. You can't be clapping Trent if he scored tonight.
If it is a fantastic goal, you got to give it to the lad.
What if he beats 10 players and slots it top corner from 30 yards? You're going to clap him?
Yeah. Apart from that, no.
So you're not going to clap? I don't think anyone's ever done that goal.
No, I mean, I don't know if I'd be clapping him, but
no, I wouldn't clap him. Not if he's I
wouldn't have booed him. I wouldn't. I mean, listen, I wouldn't have booed him if I'm a Liverpool. I wouldn't have booed him. It's just, I felt he's done a lot for that football club. He's done unbelievable.
I don't.
You know, like Sol Campbell when he left Tottenham, right? He ain't done nothing for Tottenham really. Do you know what I mean? He goes to
no one ever does.
The local rivals. Like, I get the hate. Do you know? But like,
yeah,
it was. I did think it was extreme. You know, like it was like he's like the most hated person in Liverpool. Like he come through your youth system, won everything for the club. And he just got He got terrorised tonight. I thought it was quite harsh.
Yeah, I mean, it was really harsh. But I think what Liverpool fans felt like is the short notice of him leaving.
Oh, well, that's what you knew. Do you know what I mean? That's what you knew.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it was so short notice with
we knew
inside the Liverpool camp.
I think we knew when Real Madrid offered 20 million from what we know in January of last year, and Liverpool turned it down. I think we probably had some insight there. Yeah. But, you know, he's gone. You know, you've moved on. Everyone's moved on. He's come back to Anfield. He got the booze. I don't, personally, you know, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't agree with it.
Fine, you can disagree with it.
People want loyalty in football from football players, and then, you know, that's the reception you get after being an absolute legend.
Do you know what made me laugh, right?
Aston, thanks for your kill.
There was on TV where we were watching it, there was a Liverpool fan in the cop end. It looked like in the cop. And as Trent played one out of play, you got him kissing his Liverpool patch, booing Trent at the same time.
Embarrassing. That man's done more for Liverpool.
Very funny.
That bloke ever could do. Let's go to George, who's a Liverpool fan. George.
All right, Georgie.
All right, lads.
All right, George.
George, was at the game?
I was, yeah. My throat's killing me from booing Trent. killing me.
George.
I just want to make it clear exactly why so many people are booing him right now.
Go on.
I think there's been a bit of confusion over this. First of all, a lot of people are talking about what Trent has done for Liverpool. But it's a two-way street. He wouldn't be the player he is now, or the player Real Madrid wanted if it were for Liverpool Football Club. Let's be clear on that.
Both ways. Yeah, both ways is fair.
So he's talented.
Both ways is fair.
Well, but I think at the point where Real Madrid say to Trent, look, we want you, but only on a free transfer, so you wind that contract down. At that point, Liverpool fans do expect Trent to say, well, look, I want to sign for Real Madrid, but I can't do that to Liverpool. That's not really on.
Yeah, but you don't know, George, what was inside the camp, what went on. Do you know what I mean? No one knows what.
Anyone, but I think it's a safe guess when you look at it without going into all the details, because we'll be here all night. If we're looking at everything up to 3 transfer windows that he sat on there, you know.
No, but see,
three transfer windows, and at the very least, he should say to the club, "Look, I want to leave. I've got other plans." Or he should say to
But no player's going to say that. You're going to keep your cards close to your chest, aren't you, George? Like, come on, like. It's all right saying that, but you're not going to walk into the manager's office and say, you know what, I've got 18 months left of my contract, but I want to go. I want to go to Real Madrid. He's going to be sat on the bench. You're not going to play him.
Well, if you want to go the pragmatic route, let's look at it this way, right? Would you agree that the way he's gone about his transfer is a bit underhanded?
No.
What? No. I don't think he's done anything. He didn't say anything.
He sat on the transfer windows and got a free transfer for Real Madrid.
No, but see, here's the thing. That's how it looked. I know, but how things aren't as simple as that. What Liverpool should have done, and we've done this show, but for the sake of your call, we're going to go for it. What Liverpool should have done is give him a contract that he couldn't refuse, and he's sitting on a wage. Right, Liverpool should have you say 3 transfer windows, 2 years before his Say again?
Anything up to 3 transfer windows.
No, but what they should have done when you get into your second year of your contract in the modern game, your position is strengthened because the club then have to make a genuine offer, serious offer to turn your head, and it would appear that offer wasn't enough. Now I don't know what's.
Sorry.
No, go on, mate.
I was going to, listen, I see what you're saying, but the way FSG go about their business since they've got it, it's pretty obvious that they're very serious people, and they would have made a very serious offer to Trent. I don't buy into all this thing about, they were lazy about his contract, they weren't making
it wasn't them, it was before. Do you know what? Who was there before? Who was there? Who dropped the ball? There was someone that left Liverpool Football Club 2 years before Trent left. And they were the ones responsible for negotiations. Who was that?
Remind me.
There's been a few. There's Richard Hughes now. Kevin Felwell was there, wasn't he?
There was someone before. Someone dropped.
I don't know who dropped the ball, but
look.
Regardless, you booed him tonight, George.
No, it's fine. I ain't got a problem with that.
And it is what it is. He's got to expect it. He knew that was coming. Look, Liverpool were fantastic tonight, regardless of what, with the Trent situation. Liverpool were better than Real Madrid. And that was a Liverpool side that I expected. That's the Liverpool team that I expect to watch every week.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully so.
But, I think you kick yourselves that you've fallen away in the Premier League when you know that team there can produce them games, them performances. I think you're going to kick yourself at the end of the season.
I think we signed too many players in one go, similar to what Chelsea did a couple of seasons ago. I do think we've signed decent players. Maybe it's just going to take a bit longer to get them together, to gel or what have you. But I think we just question too many players in one go, and we'll have to just work hard on how to put it together.
I think that's true. I think there's been a lot of change, and the fullback area has been a major problem this season for Slot. And the fact that he's gone back from Bradley and Robinson, who were both there last season, and we've seen him put Slobosai in there. We've seen Frimpong, who's
trusted.
Kirkes has had a difficult start to life at Anfield, and those two areas, as we know in the modern game, they are vital. And particularly, you look back at Liverpool's success under Klopp. You got Trent and you got Robinson, two of the most in-form, consistent fullbacks in the league and probably in European football at that time, right? And what they offered in those wide areas, it almost gave Liverpool, and especially under the way that Klopp played, where that high line press, get high up the pitch. That hasn't happened with Liverpool, and they've been off it. And I think you're probably right. I think there will be a moment of reflection where those players that have come in hasn't quite happened yet. Look, who's to say in the next 3 or 4 weeks Liverpool go on a run where they put Arsenal under pressure?
No, I'm
It's
not saying
impossible.
it's no.
It is not impossible to see that happening.
No, of course.
However, there's still some bedding in to be done, and I think that over the course of the next 6 months will take a bit longer than Liverpool fans probably hoped that it would.
All right, Liverpool fans want to hear from you. Trent got booed terribly tonight. Was you there? Did you boo him? Did you feel it was a bit harsh? I mean, it was the whole ground. It was unbelievable. Really.
We even turned the volume up. I didn't. I wanted to turn it down. You turned the volume up. Said, listen to it. I said, don't, Jay. That's horrible, mate.
Yeah, you used to that booze every week.
I get that when I get home.
Spurs fans want to hear you as well. Big result tonight. Played a good team in Copenhagen.
Honestly,
gave them a whooping.
Honestly,
03717 2233 44. on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy are going to discuss Spurs' battering of Copenhagen. 4-0 is live on talkSPORT. But first, big night for Liverpool in the Champions League. They beat Real Madrid 1-0 earlier tonight. Let's go to Diz. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Diz?
All right, Diz.
Evening, lads. How's it going?
I'm all right, Diz. What do you make of the performance? Top draw?
I thought we went back to basics. We went back to what we did good last season.
Yeah.
And I think Slot needs a lot of credit because there's been, I heard you all last week. A lot of criticism came on Slot. People were calling up, maybe even calling for his head.
Yeah.
We actually went back to basics, went back to the solid team, and we're looking good.
Do you know? I'll say it and I'll say it again. I think Slot's he's gonna kick himself that he brought in new players and you improved the squad. Well, you say improved, but you brought in new players and he threw them all in. He threw them all in the deep end straight away. Early doors, Kirkes, Frimpong, Isak, Wirtz. You've played them all and it didn't quite happen. And now he's had to look at it and go, I need to revert back to what I know and what I was safe with. And the last two performances, Aston Villa and tonight, I saw the old Liverpool. And that's because you got the old players playing, really.
Yeah, it is the old players, but I think, what he could have easily done is he could have done what a lot of managers do, which is just carry on going down the route of I'm sticking to my idea and going with it. But he's held his hand up, he's seen what's wrong, and he's tried to put it right. And I think that's a good thing for Slot. And let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. I think, eventually he's going to have to find a way that he can bring in Vert. I thought Vert's tonight, as I said earlier, when you heard, I think maybe tonight Champions League football kind of suits Vert's out on the left-hand side, away from the hustle and bustle of the middle of the park, where he can see the whole pitch. It's a little different. There's the physicality slightly different out the wide.
He had a lot more space.
He's gone back to Bradley. I watched games. He started Slobosai, right back in some games, and he's kind of got those areas wrong. And I think Jay's 100% right that he's looked at it and gone, right, I need to bleed these players in as and when. I don't know right here, right now, how Isak gets in Liverpool's best 11. There will, of course, be a time where he does, and he will be forced into that team.
Yeah.
I don't know when that happens. Same with Wirtz, right? The same with Kirkes. But the fact that you've had to go and make these changes, spent so much money, he's almost had to try and make it work now. But then you look back and you go, maybe it was he's tried to run before he could walk with some of these players, and maybe it might long term have an effect on the season in terms of protecting your title. But I think long term, in terms of Liverpool's development, I think it's been a bit of a sharp lesson for him.
Yeah, but I think the main thing for the title is we just need to be there for around March time. As long time, we've still got a chance. I don't agree that the league's gone, and there's a long way to go yet.
Did you boo Trent? Was you there at the game?
Of course he booed him.
I was at the game, but I didn't boo, but everyone around me did.
Why didn't you boo?
For us. He's done a lot for us. He's, the two Premier League, Champions Leagues, some of the greatest nights we've had at Anfield in the last few years is down to some of his performances.
I agree with that.
But I understand why people have booed at the same time too.
All right. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Phil. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Phil?
Philly boy.
You all right, lads? How you doing?
All right, Phil.
I'm all right, Phil. Good night for you.
Yeah. Brilliant. I thought we were fantastic tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. I think I hope they don't forget to get Vinny Jr. out of Bradley's pocket before they go home. But that's not the reason why I wanted to call. It's about this Trent booing thing.
Go on.
I didn't boo him at the back end of last season. I'm a season ticket holder. I don't believe in that. You should never boo your own players. And I didn't boo him tonight because he did great things for us. Absolutely amazing things. But I do take a little bit of when you call him a legend, because he's not. He's not a legend. He did great things for Liverpool Football Club and helped us along the way. He could have been a legend, but he traded that in to go to Madrid. And listen,
but he is a legend. He is a legend, Phil. Come on.
No,
I know he's left you. I know he's left you, and that hurts. But he is a legend.
No, he's not. He is not a legend, because let's face it, we know how Madrid work. There is no way Trent Alexander-Arnold does not sign a new contract with Liverpool unless they have tapped him up somehow and said, look, we'll have you, but only if it's on a free. And he has then done that, and he's made his choice, and that's fine. I've got no problem with him making that choice and deciding how he wants to live his life, which is why I won't ever boo him. And I will remember, I remember, a good point is for me, I remember when Luis Suarez scored against us in Barcelona, and loads of Liverpool fans had a go at him because he celebrated. I'm like, you can't have a go at him. That's why we loved him. It's who he is. Trent's made his bed and he's laying it. He has been a great Liverpool player, and I think he's a superb football player. But he traded in his legendary status to move to Madrid, which is fine.
Can I ask you a question? 2 questions. Is Van Dijk a legend?
Absolutely.
And if Trent had signed a new contract, would he be a legend?
Well, listen, if Trent had signed a new contract that saw out his career with Liverpool...
No, I didn't say see his career out. I just said if he'd signed a new contract with Liverpool...
No. He would have had a pathway to become a legend.
But he's won the same as Van Dijk.
What? He won.
He's won the same as Van Dijk. What you've celebrated since Van Dijk has been there, Trent has won the same.
Yeah, he has won the same, but Van Dijk has committed his career to Liverpool Football Club.
Right, so I'm asking you another question. I'll ask you again. If Trent had signed a contract, would he then be a legend?
No.
He wouldn't be. What's the difference between the two then?
No, Jason, stop twisting it. Van Dijk is at the back end of his career now, and he spent his best years with Liverpool.
What's that got to do with it? It's got
no.
It's got nothing. No, I didn't ask about what part of their career they were in. If you're saying Van Dijk is a legend, and he is, right?
Yeah.
Van Dijk has won exactly the same amount of trophies, medals for Liverpool, and Trent was alongside him in doing the same.
So does that mean every single player who has won trophies in certain sides become automatically legends? Because there
if you've been a massive player for that club.
No, maybe so. But listen, guys, there are plenty of players who played for Liverpool Football Club over the years who have been in fantastic...
No, but he won your first... No. He won your first Premier League title.
Maybe, but again, Jason...
He won your second Premier League title. The only 2 Premier League titles you've won, he was a mainstay at right back.
Football did not begin in 1992, Jason. There are plenty of Liverpool players who have won more than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Okay, but I'm going to...
Okay. Very good players. They're very, very good players, but are not legends.
But the reason I've asked you about Van Dijk is because what argument you put forward with Van Dijk, I'll play my Trent card and say he's won exactly the same trophies. He's won 2 champions. He's won a Champions League, 2 Premier Leagues, Club World Cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. He's won the lot. He's won everything. Okay. Why is he not a legend then?
And there are Liverpool players of past who have won more than both of them who aren't legends.
Name them.
It's not just about
but name those players that have won more than that are legends.
More than that are legends.
You won your first Premier League trophy. You won a trophy for like a generation. The Premier League.
As usual, Jason, you're talking absolute anti-Liverpool garbage.
Well, I'm stating facts. I'm throwing facts at you here.
Look,
I'm throwing facts.
I don't think you like to admit it because he left and he's gone to Real Madrid, but I don't care what you say. Trent will be classed, in my eyes, as a Liverpool legend.
If Van Dijk is, Trent is.
You can't get away. By the way, you got him for nothing, right? You got nothing for him, but you also got him for nothing. You didn't pay for him. You developed him through your academy, and he become on and done unbelievable things, give you unbelievable moments, won trophies, mainstay in your side.
What did Van Dijk cost? What did he cost?
80 million?
Right.
70 million?
So 80 million. 80 million. Trent, nothing. Won the same trophies.
Keep the calls coming in. 03717 22 3344.
What football ground are you thinking of when someone says this?
Really tough place to go. Difficult place to go. Such a tough place to go.
It's a tough place to go at the moment.
It was a really difficult place to go, always.
But what are the toughest places to go, really? We've scoured the planet to find out. Forget a cold, wet Tuesday night in Stoke. Try playing in a blizzard 220 miles inside the Arctic Circle at the world's northernmost professional club. When Chelsea lost at Tromsø in Norway in the 97-98 Cup Winners' Cup, a massive snowstorm hit at half-time. These two boys and their brooms were absolutely no match for it. We're staying in Scandinavia for Scotland's toughest away day on a windswept cliff in the Faroe Islands. In Euro 2000 qualifying, Craig Brown's men were taken to fishing village Toftir. Kevin Gallagher called the pitch a cowfield and the wind like Pitodry on a bad day. The Faroe Islands part-timers equalised in stoppage time, leading to these absolute scenes, and still one of Scotland's most embarrassing results.
Daft little ground, silly game.
But away trips don't come any tougher than a lung-busting schlep up the Andes to face Bolivia in La Paz. But now the Bolivians have taken home advantage to another level. The country's highest city, El Alto, 4,100 metres above sea level. Grass doesn't even grow up here. Bolivia have not lost here yet. The longest unbeaten run in any professional league ever belongs to Red Star Belgrade, or Crvena Zvezda if you must. They've gone 7 years without defeat at the Rajko Mitic in Serbia's Superliga. Their fans are pretty intimidating as well, but they're not as loud as this mob. Galatasaray's Ali Sami Yen Stadium's officially the loudest in world football. In a derby with Fenerbahce, Galatasaray fans set a Guinness World Record of 131 decibels. That's louder than Motorhead, and pretty tough to carry out your manager's instructions when you can't even hear them. However, our most intimidating away day is in Wales, where cameras can't enter and players can't leave. HMP Prescoed. This prison team was briefly kicked out the Gwent League over concerns about young opposition having to go in there. Now that's a tough place to go.
Early June 1939, Germany. Always a tough place to go to.
Good evening, you are listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy, still taking calls on Liverpool. Huge win tonight. 03717 223344. Huge night, though, for 10-man Spurs. They battered Copenhagen 4-0 in the Champions League. Spurs gaffer Thomas Frank has been speaking to the media after the game, reacted to Mickey van der Ven's wonder goal.
Seems like we had Lionel Messi turned into Mickey van der Ven, running down from his own goal and all the way to the other end and scored a fantastic goal. I think he's our top scorer in all competitions, so he can keep going. He can keep, by the way, walking past me if he's angry after a game, if you deliver like this.
It's fair play from him. What do you mean? Top scorer, mate. He's a good player. Play him anywhere.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, top scorer.
No, that can't be right.
He's good, mate.
Yeah, but it can't be right.
What do you mean?
He's got that wrong. There's no way Thomas Frank, right, is right there.
Yeah, but we're an all-round team. Everyone scores. Everyone's chipped in. Good team, mate.
Hold on. Your centre-half is your top...
Yeah, but he scores set pieces, doesn't he? And he scores wonder goals like that. I mean, he's Lionel Messi-esque tonight. That was outrageous.
It's a brilliant goal.
No, it's outrageous.
I can't have your centre-half as your top goal scorer. Come on. Help me out here. Jay, come on, mate.
Mate, he's a top player. He's world-class. Van der Ven's world-class.
I'm a big fan, as you well know, right? Come on, don't wind me up.
Van der Ven's better than any Real Madrid centre-half.
Don't wind me up. He can't be a top goal scorer in all
top scorer.
Can't be.
He's doing bits.
He's doing lots of bits by the sound of it. How many's he got?
25.
Help me out here. You can't have your centre-half. He's a top goal scorer.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Now, listen, I like him. I'm a fan, as you well know, right? And it's a brilliant goal tonight. He's a handful. I don't know what happened to him on Saturday, though. I don't know what was going on there. Looked like he'd been out the night before.
Casado picked his pocket, didn't he? That's all it was. But it was a bad ball from Xavi Simons. I thought Xavi Simons done all right tonight. He done all right. It was better. But there was space for him all over the pitch, to be fair. But look,
listen,
he was better tonight.
You're playing joint second worst side in the Champions League, right? We need to mention that, don't we? We do. We do need to mention it, don't we? We do, matey.
No, I hear you. Our performance against Chelsea was where it matters, and we didn't turn up. Tonight,
played 4, got 1 point. And that's what you should do. That's what Spurs should do to teams like that. Put them to the sword. But don't be coming on saying you should. I'd keep that quiet if I was Thomas Frank. I wouldn't be boasting about it. Would you? Send her off. I mean, you're having a. Here's you having
It's a fact.
You're having a pop at Arsenal about scoring loads of set pieces. He's got 2 against Everton. That puts him top goal scorer for Spurs.
Good player, mate.
Mate, honestly.
Would have won the goal.
I hope Teddy Sheringham and Jurgen Klinsmann not listen to this.
He's got 6. He's got 6 goals.
I mean, it's a great haul. But
you did get 6 in your career, mate. So
own
pipe
goals.
down.
Own goals. Come on, mate.
Let's go to Aaron, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Az?
All right, Az.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jason. How are you guys?
All right, bud.
All right, Az. Happy with that tonight?
I'm happy, man, to see us bounce back from Saturday, because that performance today shows that the play said to Thomas Frank, hold my beer and we can attack the ball.
Yeah.
Mickey van der Ven really showed us that when he puts the gas on, there's no brakes on him.
No, he's
Did you just say hold my beer?
No, yeah, that's what I said. The player said to Thomas Frank, hold my beer.
Did he? Who said that?
No, the players, because the way the players, when they took off Jamie Simons, the playmaker, and the players had no one to target to pass the ball to, they just said, okay, let's just go and attack.
So the players said to Thomas Frank, hold my beer?
Yes. What did you go quiet for?
What do you mean, hold my beer? Come on. Hold my beer.
That was a good performance, Az. We played all right. Look, they're not great, Copenhagen. I mean, the keeper, I don't know what he was doing for 2 of the goals, but...
I think the keeper was taken for Karios.
Yeah, he was... But look, after the weekend, I was down in the dumps thinking... And I've seen a lot of stuff on social media saying that Thomas Frank ain't good enough. A load of old rubbish. I mean, I think it's been a bit unfair. Look, we were poor and we weren't good enough, and players need to be better. Players need to start stepping up. But I think Thomas Frank's a good manager, mate, and I think we need to get behind the project with him.
No one is holding loads of beer. I'll ask him.
No, I agree with you, Jamie, because what us fans tend to do when we're not seeing the results is that we speak quick, and we don't understand that with a manager that we have right now that has come in, made us solid in defence. He's getting his ideas across to these players, and we're going to see, just like how when Poch came, it took him time, but then magic came. So magic will come from Thomas Frank as well.
I think we need some better players, I think we've got the manager. People saying we ain't got the manager. I think we've definitely got the manager. He's a good manager. I love his interviews. I like what he's about. I believe we've got the manager. The players, look, some of them ain't good enough. I don't think you can beat Copenhagen, but we've got to be able to perform against Chelsea. Who's in the background? Is it a baby?
Yeah, my little Bubba. He was watching the game with me today as well.
Yeah.
He saw the magical goal. Oh, it was amazing. It reminded me of like Gareth Bale a bit when Gareth Bale used to win that Gareth Bale
baby.
Into Milan. No. Sorry, I was saying that he watched the game and he's already witnessed us win a trophy. His birthday's this month as well. So he's seen.
Did he watch Saturday night?
No, he was asleep at that time.
Listen,
he thinks you only win, didn't he, poor thing? Don't tell him about Chelsea.
No, don't watch that one.
Don't tell him about 0.05 XG.
No, not tonight. Let's go to Tom. He's a Spurs fan. Tom.
Right, Tom, wait.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm all right, Tom. Happy tonight with that?
Yeah, I just want to talk about that Van der Ven goal. Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
That's a joke for a centre-half, isn't it?
Yeah, ridiculous.
I was there for the
I don't know another centre-half in the world that can do that.
10 times better.
I don't know a centre-half in the world that can do what he done tonight.
Yeah, definitely no Chelsea centre-halves could do it either.
No, we win World Club champions, though. That's what we do. We pick up, like, that's what our...
Mickey Mouse, mate. Mickey
Champions
Mouse.
Leagues. No, John Terry.
John Terry can't
Mickey Mouse.
skip past 6 players.
No, but he can't skip past his medals.
Tell you who was decent as well. Colin Moani was decent. I know he missed.
He played all right.
He was a handful. He was a handful.
He
today.
was better tonight. He looked all right. The thing is, tonight, you know what I was saying, Tom?
Honestly, you lot, what's happened to you? I know you had your pants pulled down. It's Copenhagen.
Can't I have any say? Can you shut up? All you want to talk about is Chelsea.
No, he brought Chelsea into it, not me. I didn't bring.
No, but I'm talking to Tom. I'm not talking to you.
But you're beaten Copenhagen.
Okay, it's Champions League. Why are you so angry?
You don't need to be angry this
Honestly,
time.
I know,
we won 4-0. Give us some credit. We were good. We played some decent football. We could have won 7.
No, you Spurs, right? There's no humility. Now you're saying, talking about the Puskás Award. No Chelsea player can ever score a goal like that. Chelsea score goals in finals of Champions League.
We're back. Did you see that performance? We're so back.
Spurs are back.
See.
Yeah. Tom, don't give him ammunition.
All the players are sat Thomas for hold my beer.
No, but listen. I'm getting sick of you, right? Because
what's going on with you?
No, because you always just want to take the mick out of Spurs, right? And you always want to, we've won 4-0 in the Champions League. It's a big night. All right, it's Copenhagen, but it's Champions League football. We played well. We were garbage against Chelsea. We know that. And we know we should beat Copenhagen, but the performance was decent. We moved the ball quick. We created chances. Things happened all over the park. Van der Ven scores a wonder goal. Give us some credit, Chase. You always just want to dismiss us. Like,
we beat Ajax 5-1. We beat Ajax 5-1, right?
What?
We beat Ajax 5-1.
Okay. Right. And what?
No, that's what I mean.
Right.
There was none of this talk of back and all this sort of rubbish.
Yeah, but it's because you ain't a big club. Your Chelsea fans don't even phone up. None of us even phone up. If you weren't on the radio, we wouldn't even hear from Chelsea. You're the only reason anyone talks about Chelsea. But what we say is, because you've got a big mouth.
For Ajax, we don't bleat on about it. Here's what you lot should be saying. Is we were terrible at the weekend. We played with the worst sides in the competition. We're going to move on, right? No. Hold my beer. Best centre half in the world. Honestly, you're doing my nut in you.
You're actually winding me up, Jake.
You're winding me up.
You want to gloss over.
No, but you're winding me up.
You never give, we've won tonight, 1-4. And we're not saying we're the best team in the world.
Yes, you are. That's basically.
We just said he scored a wonder goal, which he did. He scored one of the best goals you'll see in the
It's a brilliant goal.
Right? But you always just want to gloss over a Spurs win.
No, but the thing is,
we were decent.
You're shameless.
Why are we not allowed to say that we were good?
You were good, but you've got to know the quality of opposition, how bad you were at the weekend. It's almost like you've glossed over that. You're shameless.
No one's glossed over how bad we were at the weekend, Jack.
Well, you are. You are.
No,
you
that's
are.
just in your little head.
No, you are.
All right? No one's glossed over it. But we're entitled to talk about Spurs in a good light when they've performed well.
Liverpool have beaten Real Madrid.
Garbage at the weekend,
Liverpool beaten Real Madrid, right? You've beaten Copenhagen.
Okay, well we
there are levels to this conversation.
But we ain't played Real Madrid.
I'm saying there are levels, and now you're going on like you're beating Real Madrid.
No, I'm not going on like we beat Real Madrid. I'm going on that we put in a decent performance against a Champions League team. We went down to 10 men. We scored 2 more goals. It's a good performance. Are we not allowed to give Spurs credit when we played well? It's like no one's allowed to talk about Spurs in a good light because everyone just wants to say you're just Spurs.
You are just Spurs, though.
Oh, mate.
No, you are, though, Jay.
Mate, you're a mug.
No, Jay, you are. Come on, matey. You've beaten Copenhagen. What you should be saying is, good performance, good win.
That's exactly what I said.
No, but you're not. Now you're phone up. Best centre-half in the world. Best this.
No one said he's the best centre-half in the world. He scored a wonder goal tonight.
It was a brilliant goal.
All right.
It was a brilliant goal. It's Copenhagen.
Okay, but is he not allowed credit?
No, he's got. But honestly,
no, mate.
Wind your necks in.
No, don't get. No, you do this all the time, and I'm actually sick of it because I sit here and take it off you all the time because you just shout and you just want to have your say and you be Mr. Chelsea. But actually, really, Spurs played well tonight, and we're allowed to talk about the fact that it was a decent performance.
The goalkeeper comes running, and no one's allowed to say anything. Their goalkeeper's coming around. He's shaking hands with the linesman. Come on,
4-0.
Their goalkeeper's running around doing. He's doing fidget spins on his back outside the box.
Mate, honestly,
if can you not just go? The opposition were terrible.
No
one said that.
No. It's a Champions League football match.
Oh, come on,
it's not Carabao Cup match,
mate. That you get more against Peterborough away in a Carabao Cup match than what you got.
Do me a favour, mate.
It's true.
Peterborough away. You're playing against a team in the Champions League.
Mate, they're not.
We've won 4-0, and you just want to dismiss us. Well, you're an idiot.
They got 1 point in 4 games.
All right. Benfica and Ajax are bottom. Benfica and Ajax, bad teams.
Ajax are.
But are they a bad club? Are they a bad team?
They are, obviously.
They're on 0 points. Copenhagen ain't played well. All right, they're not a great side.
How many points they got, Copenhagen?
They are in the Champions League.
How many points they got?
I don't care, mate. They're in the Champions League.
I can't see them.
So don't mug us off and say, oh, you know, Spurs, humble yourselves. We've won 4-0. We've won 4-0, yeah? We could have won 6 or 7. We put in a decent performance, and we're allowed to talk positively about the way we played. You just literally, constantly want to sit here and mug Tottenham off. And quite frankly, mate, I'm starting to get the ump with it because I'm sick and tired of seeing you on YouTube shouting your mouth off with your little clown outfit on, giving it the big one 24/7. Like, Spurs are a big club, and we're allowed to talk about them in a good light when they play well. I'm sick of it. No, honestly, I'm going. Break. Go to break. Whooping. Do you know what, right? Just get on with it.
anyone seen Jamie O'Hara? The big cockerel. Can you, the big cockerel? You almost went a hell of a beating. Thomas the Frank Engine, what the hell was that? David Bentley, Beyonce, David Bentley, Beyonce. You almost went hell of a beating the NFL pitch. To dare it to do. Who come up with that one? What joker? Oh, my nose full up. What
Honestly,
joker?
I hate you, Scott. I hate this show. I hate this show. Honestly,
Last night's opener.
horrible. This station's horrible.
Horrible, mate.
Oh, dearie me. Liverpool gaffer Arne Slot has been speaking to the media after his side's 1-0 win over Real Madrid in the Champions League tonight. Here's what he had to say.
An incredible side, team that's in an unbelievable run of form. Only lost once, won all the other games. So yeah, if you then can win against them, but also with the performance we had, that's very positive. But apart from everything we can say, we beat them because of a set piece. So it's nicer to talk about this if you win, because if you lose, people come up with that I try to find excuses. But a positive set-piece balance is the minimum you need to get a result 9 out of 10 times, and that's what we had today.
Yeah, that was obviously Liverpool gaffer Arne Slot after a decent win. Let's go to Jacob. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Jakey?
Jakey.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm all right, Jacob. Happy with that tonight?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It was a great performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that most of the season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just sort of called in because I heard Cundy when there's another Liverpool fan on. He was on about Trent not being a legend.
Mm-hmm.
And if that corner hadn't been taken quickly, we might not have won that European Cup.
Yep.
So how can he not be a legend?
Well,
Liverpool fans don't seem to think he is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he'd not taken that corner, we might not have won a European Cup.
Well, he's had plenty of moments in a Liverpool shirt that, you could argue you wouldn't have won without him.
But that was a moment, wasn't it?
Well, it was a big moment, yeah, in his career for Liverpool. Yeah, but he's had a few. Not just one moment, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I reckon there's a lot of Liverpool fans that say Divock Origi's a legend. So, I mean, Liverpool fans love him, but he's done half of what Trent done.
Actually, he was the one Trent played that to Origi, didn't he, against Barca? It was his quick thinking that led to the goal.
Yeah. So, I
don't see how people can't say he's not a legend. He's a legend.
Do you think he's a legend, yeah? Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you remember Leicester away last season? Like late on, he come off the bench.
He scored.
Scored the goal.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Come off the bench, scored the goal, 1-0 win, and he runs over and takes his shirt off and runs towards the Liverpool fans over in that far side where the fans are. I mean, I'm not saying that goal gives him legendary status, but that particular goal at that time, that was a big goal. That was a big, big goal to give Liverpool 3 points because they were still. Yeah. That was back in April, I think it was. April, yeah, back in April. So, there's these little moments that, as football fans, we can sometimes forget because we have selective memory because it doesn't suit our argument. Trent Alexander, I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I couldn't care less. But in my eyes, Trent delivered the first Premier League trophy, the first major championship in this country, going back from the old First Division when you won it back in. When was the last time you won it? 88?
89.
89, right?
90, I think it was 90, wasn't it?
Might have been 90, right? Okay, whatever, you're a Liverpool fan. So you think about that, right? To wait like 35 years, 30, 33, 20. I mean, 20, whatever. Yeah, that is, and you think of that. Anyway, that's.
All right, listen, Jakey, thanks for your call. I'm just going to go to James. He's a Tottenham fan. All right, James?
All right, Jimbo.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, James. I'm all right. Look, Cundy's digging us out because we said we played a poor Copenhagen side. And look, but a decent performance, I thought. Really good tonight. Played forward, played quick.
I thought we did okay, and Mickey van der Ven's goal was amazing. But I think it's going to be a long season attacking-wise for us. I didn't see enough from Javi Simmons today. Didn't think Kole Moane was great. And Brennan Johnson, unless he's scoring...
Well, you just mentioned... James, you just mentioned 3 players there. Javi Simmons got man of the match. Moane probably played his best game in a Tottenham shirt, and Brennan Johnson scored.
But he played his best game against Copenhagen.
Of course, but isn't that something to build on?
Well, I just think I don't see. I think it's our worst attacking lineup in 10, 15 years. I can't think of a worse attacking lineup we've had. I just, obviously we've had Kane that whole time, but even without him, we've always had options: Defoe, Keane, Berbatov, even Darren Bent. And I just think, our attacking lineup isn't great.
I hear you. I do. I hear you. I see the lineup, and I was like, it don't look amazing. But look, Brennan Johnson, how frustrating he is as a football player, and he is frustrating. He will get you a goal, and he runs off the ball. He needs to be better in big games. He needs to produce. He needs to be braver on the ball. Xavi Simons tonight. He's been terrible, but he done all right tonight.
There's not another Spurs player I'd have in front of goal other than Brennan Johnson, but that's about it. But having said that, I thought tonight Pape Matar was brilliant. I thought all our defenders played well. The keeper's on a good run of form, and it was my first Champions League game at the ground with my two kids, my 11-year-old son Thomas, my 14-year-old daughter Elizabeth, and we're stuck in traffic on the way back home to Birmingham. But it was brilliant tonight.
Yeah, we've got to be happy with that. Come and watch Champions League night. It got 1-4-0. Decent performance. Seen plenty of goals.
Brilliant game. Loved the night. But I think it's going to be a long season attacking-wise. I just think we just need something in January, and I don't know what that something is. And Solanke coming back will help. But let's be honest, he's probably no more than a 15-goal a season at best striker. We haven't got someone the ball. Well, yeah, and Van der Ven's probably our best player. Him and Romero, two best centre-backs in the league.
What? Come on. Honestly, it's a great call. And right at the very end, you're not even the best centre-halves in North London. They're not, Jimbo, are they? They're not, mate.
They are. Van der Ven.
I love Van der Ven. I'm a big fan, right?
And they play anywhere in Europe.
Now, there's a big play. But what about Gabriel and Saliba? Are you telling me they're better than them?
Yes, 100%. I'd take Romero and Van der Ven over any other centre-back pairing in the league.
Your kids listen to this. Are they gone to sleep?
There he is. Hello.
Hi. Your dad's talking rubbish.
God. I think they're the best centre-back pairing in the league.
Yeah. I mean... Okay.
James, thanks for your call.
I mean, I look, if I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm scared to say anything now.
Well,
you're going to jump down my throat.
No. Look, listen,
I mean, it's a good call from Jimbo. He's taking his kids there. He's got very giddy, right? And his kids have got to hear that.
Listen, they're top.
They're good.
Van der Ven and Romero are top.
Best in the world? They're not even the best in North London.
Listen, you can't get away from the fact that Gabriel and Saliba are unbelievable.
No,
they are unbelievable.
Well, okay, well, let's...
I personally think Van der Ven's a better player overall as a player, but you can't get away from the partnership that they've got.
Okay, let's have that as their... Gabriel and Saliba are the best two centre-halves as a pair in the country, and it's by some distance. It's not even close. And as a Chelsea fan, that hurts me to say. You can't be phoning up, Jimbo, in front of your kids, mate. You're going to let them down. They're going to find out one day what you said.
James, thanks for your call. Enjoy the trip back. Right, we're going to move on and talk about more Champions League action. Our man, Kevin Hatchard, he's coming on next. talkSPORT, talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. We got back pages to come. We'll take a few more calls, but let's run through some of the other stories from across the continent. Massive night in Champions League with talkSPORT Bet.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Download the app or visit talksportbet.com to see all our latest sign-up offers. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Yeah, joining us now, European football expert, Kevin Hatch. All right, Kev?
Hatch.
How are we, chaps? All well?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Look, I don't know where we start because there's been so many games and so many big teams playing. So it's kind of amazing to go. Look, I'll go with a Liverpool Real Madrid game because just from a Real Madrid perspective, Kev, how's that going to go down? I thought they were poor.
Yeah, it's a real blow. I thought Liverpool made them look poor. I thought Liverpool were outstanding to a man. I thought all parts of the team worked really effectively. And it's the second time, obviously, that Real Madrid have gone to Anfield in the Champions League in 2 seasons and been shut down. And if it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois, who I still think is the best goalkeeper in the world and have done for a long time, if it wasn't for him, it's 3-4. The way that Liverpool played. So I think what it will do is it will ring a few alarm bells, because if you add it to the really heavy defeat in the Madrid derby against Atletico at the Metropolitano, if you add it to the fact they got played off the park by PSG at the Club World Cup, if you add all those things together, that starts to become concerning. Now, he did win El Clasico, and that buys him a bit of time. He's got a healthy lead in La Liga. So nobody's suggesting he's close to the edge or anything like that.
No.
But what I think the thing to watch out for as we move through the season is he going to be able to get the message across to the players about this collective identity? Because it's so different to what Carlo Ancelotti did before. Because Ancelotti was a lot more light touch. He was a lot happier to allow individuals to kind of interpret things their own way and kind of let them off the leash a little bit. Xabi Alonso is doing something very, very different. Now, a lot of the players are going with it, but not all of them. So he's already had Vinicius obviously complaining about being substituted. He was forced to apologise recently. So it's definitely one to watch, because winning the games you're expected to win in La Liga and the Champions League is fine. But when you lose these big games and you don't play remotely well, that's when the focus really comes on the team.
Let's hear from Xabi Alonso now. He's been speaking to the media and he reacted to Trent's reception from the Anfield crowd.
We needed his quality. We needed his, his threat from the wing. It could be expected. Professional, mature. He was ready for that, so no problem.
Yeah, look, he was ineffective when he came on. It was difficult for him, but look, I felt for Trent a little bit, but he hasn't really settled in there yet, has he, Kev?
Well, I think the injury hasn't helped because he was in and out. He was already facing a bit of a battle with Dani Carvajal. The team's still settling down. And just when there was maybe an opportunity to really see what he could do for the team, he picks up the injury. So, he's trying to settle in. He's learnt the language, or is learning the language. So he's trying to adapt. He's in there for the long haul. That's the way he sees it. And so, Real Madrid, that is a pressure cooker atmosphere. So you have to fight for your place. It doesn't matter if you're Mbappe or whoever you are, you have to fight for your place. So he will know that. He's not naive. He would have known the kind of risks that would have come with accepting a challenge like this. But there's big opportunity with it as well, because if he gets it right, then he's got an opportunity to really establish himself at what many people would argue, not all people, but many people would argue, is European football's biggest club.
Of course, that's a former final, Liverpool against Real Madrid. Another former final, PSG against Bayern Munich. Another massive game. Bayern Munich rocked up, took a 2-goal lead. Luis Diaz scored both. Then he gets a red card and PSG get back into it. We didn't see the game watching the two English sides. Was it as exciting as the scoreline suggests?
Yeah, it was. And I thought Bayern were worthy winners. I think the way that they pressed high, they took risks. They really benefited from that high press with the second goal, because Marquinhos gets robbed by Luis Diaz, who scores. Bayern have won every single game they've played in every competition this season. It's never been done before by a team in European football's top 5 leagues. They have been absolutely stellar. And I think it is about time that we do start giving Kompany that credit that he probably deserves, because when he first got that job, we had a chat about him, And a lot of people at the time were saying, how can he get this job when he's just been relegated with Burnley?
Yeah.
But the point we made when we talked was that Bayern were looking for, I think, for a road back to Guardiola, in the sense that they don't expect Guardiola Mark II, but they respect his football and they respect people who've worked very closely with Guardiola. And that was Kompany. He knew German because he'd played for Hamburg in Germany, so he spoke the language.
Yeah.
That's important to Bayern. He knows he wasn't first choice. We know he wasn't first choice. We know he wasn't in the first 3 or 4 choices. But what he's done is he's repaired all of the damage Thomas Tuchel did in terms of the camaraderie, in terms of some of the players who'd lost their confidence. He's repaired all that, and he's got them playing really exciting football. It's high-risk football. It might not work at the back end of the Champions League. We don't know, but it's a hell of a ride.
Just on the tackle, Luis Diaz, he got sent off. I haven't actually seen it, Kev, but it was on Hakimi. He went off crying. Is it a bad one?
It's not great. I wonder whether the nature of the injury for Hakimi and the reaction, understandably, because Hakimi was in a huge amount of pain, hasn't helped Luis Diaz's cause. It's not a great challenge. It's one that you could look back and say maybe it's a little harsh, but if you've dived in like that with no real control and the player gets injured in the way that he does, you can see why that red card has been given.
Okay.
Let's talk about my mob. We go over to Baku, Karabag, of course. It's live on talkSPORT 2 at 5:45 kickoff tomorrow. They're not doing too bad, Karabag. This is a game I think Chelsea need to go into it with their eyes wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to take it super seriously. I've been really impressed with Karabakh so far. They won the first 2 games. They won away at Benfica, which was the result that opened the door to Benfica for Jose Mourinho. That was the one that got Bruno Lage the sack. They've got some really high-quality players like Leandro Andrade. They've got some decent technical players, and they've been together a long time as well. They're used to winning. They've got a lot of European experience. Look, Chelsea are favourites, but it is one of those. It's one of those classic away ties in Europe. If you're not on it, if you don't take it as seriously as Arsenal did tonight away at Slavia Prague, then you're suddenly in a bit of trouble.
Okay. Just on Man City, Dortmund's live on talkSPORT, 8 p.m. We'll be taking calls straight after it. Dortmund, I mean, they ain't keeping up with Bayern Munich, but what are they like as a team?
Yeah, I like the thing that Niko Kovac has done, which is to make them serious and not so flaky. What we always knew about Dortmund was that they could turn up for some games, and then other games they kind of fall apart, and when things started to go badly, they didn't really know how to react. Well, he's kind of knocked all of those rough edges off them. And you're right, they're behind Bayern, but everybody's behind Bayern because they've won every game. So I was in Munich for that Klassiker recently, and Dortmund gave them a real scare. They were played off the park in the first half, but they really dug in, and they nearly managed to get a point. So they are dangerous. He's made them a much more cohesive, defensively minded, serious unit.
Okay. All right. Kev, you're a star, mate. I appreciate your time as always. Thank you.
Cheers, chaps.
Cheers, bud.
That's Kevin Hatchard there, European football expert. We're going to take more of your calls, so get involved. 03 717 22 3344.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Download the app or visit talksportbet.com to see all our latest sign-up offers. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy are going to find out tomorrow's back pages coming up and some of their dealings as well. But we're going to continue taking a few calls. Michael Bridge, Spurs fan, Sky News presenter. He's the boy. He's phoned us up. He's been at the ground tonight. Bridgie.
All right, Bridgie.
Good evening, boys. Firstly, Jason, I thought I was going to be in the Haaaaas. Where was I?
Well, do you know what, matey? Next time you're in there, it would have been probably Saturday.
Yeah.
Hopefully Saturday you'll be in there, Bridgie.
Bridgie, he's been giving us stick, mate, saying, it's just Copenhagen. You know, you were rubbish at the weekend. But I thought we were good tonight.
Look, Jay, you can only beat what's in front of you. I think there was improved performances from Xavi Simons. Destiny Udogie back in on that left-hand side makes a huge difference. He practically plays on the wing on this Tottenham side. Mawani looked a bit sharper. And look, they got three
Sorry, Bridgie. Sorry, mate.
With 10 men. But look, Jason's right. Look, we're all sick, Jay. We're sick of losing at home to Chelsea. It wasn't good enough. It is only one win. They've got to get that win against Man United because after the international break, I'm dreading it, Jamie.
Now, do you know
Arsenal.
Look,
Arsenal.
Look, Bridgie. You played Copenhagen, mate. Literally, I think we might have played them in the Conference League last year, right? When we went to win it, right? No, seriously, they're fourth. They're fourth in their league. They're fourth bottom in the. I just, you know,
good team, Bridgie.
It's amazing how you can go from like Van der Ven walking off with a strop, right? And then you fast forward 2 days, all of a sudden he's the best centre half in the world. You got Reece James boshing them all over the pitch. You got Casado boshing, winning balls in his box. I mean, come on, matey. I mean, you know, well done, good win. But come on, Bridgie.
Yeah. Well, look. Obviously, it was a tough night for all Tottenham fans. It was a tough night for him.
Where'd you watch it, Bridgie?
I was there tonight, Jay.
No, Saturday.
I was working tonight. Just driving home. Just driving home now, listening to you both.
Yeah.
Look, can we do a collective agreement on something, right?
Spurs are rubbish.
No. No. I think I know Spurs is your biggie, but I'm really worried about Arsenal, aren't you? You worried about Arsenal? Could win the lot?
Who cares about Arsenal, Bridgie?
Bridgie.
Don't worry about them, son.
Bridgie, right, here's the deal, right? I said to O'Hara about 6 weeks ago, make peace with it, right? Here's what's happening. Yeah. Arsenal are winning the title. I can't see past them. Liverpool have shown they've got their fragilities. Not convinced by Man City. Arsenal are a tank of a team. They don't concede chances. They hardly concede goals. They got players in the middle of the park like Declan Rice. They got magic up top. They got a goalkeeper that's never. It's
but it's still Arsenal.
No. See, that's the thing. That's a typical Spurs fan approach because that's who you see yourselves as. Brace yourself, Bridgie. It's going to be painful. The sports bar's going to be in pain. Bridgie's going to be in pain.
No, but Jay's going to get it. You know he's going to get it.
I'm going to get it all.
We're all going to get it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to get it. The amount of gooners in the office.
I remember having this conversation. I remember doing this show, Bridgie. I remember it. I remember doing this show. I remember a few years ago, I'm sure you phoned up. We had the same conversation. Arsenal going to do it.
No, this time's different.
Arsenal going to do it.
This time's different, mate.
Been here before. Been here before.
They've got like six world-class defenders. 100 million on Declan Rice. They are strong. We've got to say it. They are strong.
Yeah. Listen, I've made peace. I've accepted it, and I've had months and months to accept it. O'Hara's in denial. You're in denial, Jay. Jay,
wouldn't be first time.
You buy each other's players off each other. You get on.
Bridgie, listen. Let's talk about Spurs. We done all right tonight. We done all right.
From Arsenal winning the title to you doing all right against Copenhagen.
Xavi Simons was a bit better tonight. He ain't been great, has he?
Look, Jay. Look, he got player of the match tonight. It was the perfect fixture for Spurs. We've got to say that absolutely. They've got to. It's got to be a bit of a run now, but it's a tough run. You've got Man United Saturday, international break, then it's Arsenal. But I just feel, Jay, this season it'll be a few wins there, a few defeats there. I think that's the way it's going to be this season.
We've got to accept that.
You've got two directors of football now, sporting directors. Everyone can see Spurs have got two excellent centre halves, but they lack forwards. They lack creativity. Kulusevski's not going to be back till sort of maybe mid-December.
What's up with him, Bridgie? What's he done? Why is he out so out for ages?
Well, I mean, it started off as Jay as a knock. I mean, mate, some knock. But
he's been out for ages.
I know Palhinha got a bit of stick from Jamie Carragher the other day, but he's been a really good loan.
I thought it was a bit harsh. I don't know what you thought. I thought it was a bit harsh.
What game was that?
He was talking about Palhinha as a whole, saying that he don't think he's good enough to play for Tottenham, really. And I disagree with that. I think
why didn't he play against Chelsea at the weekend?
Oh, shut up!
No, seriously. Why didn't? What did he play?
Honestly, Bridgie, I have to deal with this every night. What, Bridgie, do you want a job? You want to? Yeah, let's go and do our own thing.
Imagine having two Spurs fans doing this. The deluded two.
That'd be great.
Sitting there talking about how good Spurs are, best centre halves in the world, best manager in the world, best stadium in the world.
Bridgie, you in tomorrow? Sky, I'm in. You coming on?
I am. Yes, I am actually. I'll see you then. We'll have a cuddle.
Oh, that'll be.
See. Let's talk about how good Spurs are.
Can't imagine what that conversation revolves around.
Spurs are back. Bridgie, see you later. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you, bud.
See you, boys. Take care.
All right, let's. Can we squeeze Jake Young? Go on. Jake, the Liverpool fans phone. I said, Jakey.
Jakey.
Hello.
All right, Jake.
Jake.
I have to say tonight, Connor Bradley.
Yeah.
What a performance! The lad absolutely bossed Vinicius Junior. In my opinion, was probably the man of the match. I think Dominic Szoboszlai deserves so much credit because from when we first signed him, he wasn't getting the goals and assists or the player that we thought we had. And he's become this sort of Steven Gerrard leadership role. May not be getting the goals and the assists, but he is showing that role where he is probably the most important player on that Liverpool pitch week in, week out at the minute. And to go to the moments about Trent Alexander-Arnold being booed, yes, I was at the game tonight. You know, I did boo him for the 90 minutes because at the end of the day, like Cundy said, you know, he's not a Liverpool player for that 90 minutes, and that is respectable to do at that point. But before and after the game, the lad deserves his credit. He is a Liverpool legend, no matter what anyone says, but he's not got that, you know, that level of where he could have been as a Liverpool legend, that milestone that he was aiming for years ago. But I have to say, all the positives tonight, you know, the team looks like they're back to their best.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question then, right? So Connor Bradley at right back there, he was excellent tonight. But for some reason, Arne Slot has decided that he will overlook him. He doesn't quite trust him. You can see that by his team selection. Tonight, I agree with you. He was outstanding. Vinicius Junior come up against someone physically stronger than him, more tenacious, wasn't looking to go down and get cheap free kicks, was happy to get a little whack in the face and stay on his feet. Do you think he's earned the trust tonight? Do you think that might solve a problem? Because clearly, you can't have Szoboszlai playing at right back every game because you miss his influence high up the pitch.
Look, I have to be honest, you know, when Trent Alexander-Arnold left Liverpool, I think a lot of Liverpool fans were worried the point of, you know, we've not got that creative factor